Hi guys, welcome to Stamford Bridge today for the final fixture of this season. It's been a long season yet again, of course, but we're here to end things off in the best possible way that we can. So yeah, glad you could join us here today for this one. Not over yet at the bottom of the table though. We've got Charlton visiting Newcastle today. Big game there. They need to win, Charlton. Meanwhile, Middlesbrough, they're at Wigan. And finally, Aston Villa are also still in danger. They're at home against Everton. And yeah, so it's kind of big at the bottom today. But the thing about PES 5 and 6 is that I always find that the away teams always win. Quite a lot. Not all the time, of course, but quite a lot of the time they end up winning. So there's a good chance possibly that Charlton could get the result against Newcastle today. Bearing in mind, Newcastle really need the result to get them into Europe. So you never know what could happen here on this last day. But meanwhile for us, it's going to be Reese, Heitinger, Company and Ramos at the back today. Marshall is going to be in goal. We've got Kaiser, Gerrard, Iniesta, Ronaldo, Mutu and Torres for the final time this season. That is going to be our team. And we're off here today at Stamford Bridge for the last game of the season. So yeah, let's get this underway, and Marshall has to come right out of his goal straight away there, and he's just going to throw it back out to Iniesta here. Iniesta tries to find Kaiser but doesn't quite do that. So yeah, Company and Heitinger are going to get a little bit of game time today, because why not? Final game, and they could do with some game time. So yeah. Here is Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to slip the ball through to Torres. It's Torres to Mutu, who's missed. Unbelievable. Oh, it was just too far. The angle was too tight there for Mutu in the end. Ah, so close. Could have been a good early start, not to be. Chelsea going to finish up in second this season. So, yeah. If I had to pick a player of this season, I think I'd go with Torres, just because. Here's Mutu with a chance. Good save by Reina, that one. I'd go for Torres just based on the goals that he scored and whatnot. And Ronaldo couldn't get in the way of that. And can't be played in there. And here's Ramos. And the ball is not going to go through there from Ramos to Torres. Another thing that I just want to note, actually, is that Mutu this season has only scored 10 league goals. Yeah, in the league, he has only scored 10 league goals. That has been it this season for him. Yeah, kind of unbelievable compared to past seasons that he's had. It's been really strange one. Oh, that was nearly given away, but not in the end. And yeah, I know that sounds Unmutu-like, but that's the way it's been. And over to Torres. Torres, oh, puts it back into the path of Mutu. Iniesta, Ronaldo, Torres, Risa, oh, Risa was offside. The initial shot from Torres came back off Reina, but Risa was in an offside position. Even if he did get an opportunity to shoot there, it wouldn't have counted. Here's Robin. Kaiser's tracking over here to get him because Ramos is out of position. And he's staying on that one. And here's Company. And Iniesta, whose ball is not going to make it through. And a bit dodgy. Oh, because Marshall had to clear that. And here's Mutu though. Nice touch by Mutu. It's Mutu. Oh. It's Risa. Oh, this is unbelievable. How is that not 1-0? Glenn Johnson here. Here's Duff. Just Mutu, when he gets into that kind of position, you think, oh, he's got this, surely. Oh, and here's another chance where you think he's possibly got it. Oh, he does that time. Former Chelsea player scores against Chelsea. That's his 11th league goal of the season, that one. It's insane that he's only scored that. I mean, I know he hasn't played a lot of league games because of cup competitions, stuff like that, but normally you think of him as about 20 goals a season. You know what I mean? Torres is currently leading the way with 21, and he will not be caught today at all. There's just absolutely no chance, because I think Ronaldo is still possibly just behind him for goal scoring on 13 goals. So Ronaldo's not had a bad season. He's got a lot of assists and stuff like that. So even though, you know, we'd like Ronaldo to score more, but he's been put back into an AMF area for this season, which is pretty much why he's not scoring as much as we'd like him to. But yeah. And this is Mutu, and he's going to go over to Gerrard. If Gerrard gets there in time. Oh, he doesn't quite. And Ramos makes the foul there. And who was that? Was that Cavalier? Just went right through the ad board, pretty much. And chance there, but Marshall is going to gather that one up. And a bit of a dodgy passing going on at the back here. Here's Ramos. Here's Gerrard. There's a foul there. It was against Ramos. I didn't see what happened there myself. Ooh, Torres brought down. Here's Lampard. And it's Lampard again. And Kaiser's coming across to stop this. It's going to be George. Oh, he didn't go for the shot. He really should have. That was an opportunity, that one. Don't know why he didn't take the shot, because it was a really good opportunity for him to score that. And chance for Torres. Oh, Gerrard's going to whip the ball in. Oh, it's way over. Mutu's header goes over the bar. So I think it's been a season of, I don't know, it feels like it's been a season of much more difficult for us to score. I don't know why, honestly, just feels like that. And I can't tell you why. It's short! Oh, saved by Marshall, what a save from Carlton Cole. Opportunity was there. Oh, he got the shot away before Heisinger could get there. This is coming in, and it's headed back out. And as far as Mutu, here's Ronaldo. Gerrard, who finds Torres. Ah, Torres is offside. Oh, not by too much. That's what Torres does, though. He makes those runs forward and gets through on goal, and that's why he's scored so many this season. Ramos stops that. Here's Heitinger, it's Reese. What a fantastic season Reese has had. That's half time. And yeah, it's been a close one so far. Let's keep it up. And we're back off. 45 minutes of this season left to go now. But yeah, as I was saying before, it does feel like it's been a season of... It's like 50-50 this season. It's like some games have been absolutely amazing, and we score a lot of goals. Oh, there's a chance here. Decent save. It feels like some games we can get forward and we can just play brilliantly and score goals and all the rest of it. But some games we just lack getting forward and finding the right passes and stuff like that. I know we've changed the team up a lot of times this season, but even when we have played a full strength team, you know, now and then. So I think, wasn't it the Middlesbrough game, you know, the reverse fixture? I think You know, the one before last, obviously, in the first half of the season. I'm pretty sure we play like an almost full strength team, and we couldn't just find anything in that one. There was the Bayern Munich game first leg, full strength team again, couldn't find anything. I know it's Bayern, they're a really good team, but still I was expecting maybe a little bit more, and just stuff like that. And I just feel like it's been a pretty difficult season in front of goal for us. I do feel like that. So, but yeah, here's Gerrard though. It's Ramos, and Ramos is going to lose the ball, unfortunately, and he's way out of position now. Here's Robben, but Kaiser comes across. That's what Kaiser's there for, to mop up those kind of situations for us. And Torres, oh, good save by Reina. And Ronaldo would have provided the assist on that had it gone in. You know what I mean? He has been good, Ronaldo. You know what I mean? When he initially joined us, it was more of a case of, oh, we want him to go forward, we want him to score as many goals as possible. Over the summer, it was kind of making a decision of whether or not we wanted him to actually stay there, or just play just behind the two up front, and we opted for the AMF area for him, and I think that's worked out pretty well. So I've got no complaints about Ronaldo. Here's Iniesta. It's Iniesta. Oh, he doesn't keep it in. Luis Garcia's coming on for Duff now for Chelsea. It's one of their changes. We've still got 3 to be made, actually. And we're heading for the 70-minute mark. You know what I mean? And for some reason, we have this habit of going behind in finals as well. I don't get that. You know what I mean? That's got to stop at some point. You know? Not everyone, but quite a lot of the time. And Carlton Cole is through. Oh, I tell you what, you got to give it to Chelsea for trying that. And it's Luis Garcia, and Marshall takes the ball there. And headed forward, but Reina's there. So we are going to make a couple of changes in a moment. Not too many, but just a few. There's Lampard. It's Garcia here. And that's stopped there, but it's going to be a foul by Gerrard. Kaka's going to come on to replace Gerrard now, and Lam is on to replace Risa. Risa, though, we have to talk about him. Like, he has been so good this season, just running down that left wing. You know what I mean? It just, I can't describe it. You know what I mean? Ramos does the exact same, but for me, Risa just does a bit more than Ramos does, in my opinion, and it's just so great to watch and see. And he does get the odd goal for himself now and then. You know what I mean? I think Reese has pretty much scored, I want to say, like every season, I believe. Mutu, there was an opportunity there, but it wasn't executed right. And this is an opportunity for Garcia. And Heitinger's done well to keep the ball away there. And it's Carvalho here. Company keeps that one away, and he's got to get back to it again. It's George, goes into the middle of the box. The header from Carlton Cole is not there. It is over the bar. There's Company, here's Heitinger. Just a few minutes to go now. And that is going to go out. That's given away. It's Iniesta. Here's Mutu. Here's Kaka waiting for Torres. Oh. 2 minutes added on, and then that's it. For another year. Ball goes forward here. Marshall is there to it first. And it's moved to, and he could end the season off with another goal. Could he? Oh, misses. And that's it. That's the whistle gone. That's the season. Just a 1-0 win will do. Full time on the season it is. So, game records, and Ronaldo was the man of the match today with an 8.0. Yeah, I think it was down to his passing, actually, because I didn't see him put a pass wrong, to be honest, today, so that was really good. Mutu did get the goal today, and he was pretty good, but Ronaldo, you know, it doesn't always have to be the goal scorers that get the man of the match award, so yeah, very happy with that today. To be honest, Chelsea had some chances in there, and it was kind of a difficult game in the end, but yeah, we got through it, and that was that. Very nice. So we've got a team ranking announcement. Before we get into this, though, I will tell you that the league ranking announcement was that the Premier League was top with 188. La Liga was 126. They've moved up a place. League 4 have moved up a place. They've gone up to 101. And Serie A is down a place on 93 points. The reason I really don't show you those is because the logos are messed up because of the patch, so that's kind of why I just kind of put that to one side. But yeah, this is the team rankings. So the top 10 teams here: Liverpool 1 with 148, Manchester United are second, 108, Chelsea are third on 96, we've got Juventus 4th on 92, Barcelona and Real Madrid both on 89, 5th position each, and Inter are 7th, 78th. AC Milan have moved down, but they're 8th on 74. Moving up to 9th is Ajax, 73. Down is Bayern, 72. And that's the top 10. And Arsenal just not sitting too far behind. Roma still with them on 11th position. Newcastle up to 13th there, 64. Tottenham are up there to 16th. We United, by the way, 15th. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Lyon, 20 there, 50 points. We've got Benfica there. Just really want to scroll down. We've got Wigan up to 29th now. And Everton also in 29th position there. Paris, 34. West Ham down to 39. West Brom down to 39. Charlton have gone up to 37 there. So that's interesting. We've got Manchester City, 47, 33 points. Celtic, 47. Porto down on 47 as well with them. We've got Galatasaray 53, moving down slightly. We've got PES United, they've moved up a bit, 57th position. Okay. And finally we're going to go down to the bottom, which is Osasuna, which is the West team. They're on 18 points, 72nd position. West English team is Bolton, 69th, 24 points. Blackburn not too far behind. Cagliari also 69th. Livorno 23 points, 71st. So retired player data, and to start off we've got Scholes of Manchester United, who is 36, he is going now. Mackay of Bayern Munich, 36, also going. Stam, 39, now he's retiring, took him a while. Roberto Carlos of Real Madrid is going as well, so that's kind of interesting because he'll regen at some point, so that would be an excellent signing to have, so we'll be looking out for that one in the near future. Del Piero's going, 36 from Juventus. So many ledges going here, guys. We've got Coupe. Oh, Coupe, what a ledge for Lyon, 38. He's retiring now. Honcho for Wigan is retiring at 37. Gary Neville is retiring from Manchester United at the age of 36. One's from Dortmund there. Robbie Fowler's going, 36 now. Manchester City. De La Cruz is also going, 36. Jeremy's from Bayern is going as well. Rivaldo, oh, what a ledge, 39 though. I can't believe he was still going at this point. Wow, this is the end of the 7th season. He was still going. He's going from Olympiacos now. Inzaghi, a ledge there, 38. He's going. Pedersen from Bolton, 36. He's had enough. They're going down. He doesn't want nothing anymore. And Gotti for Bolton here age 40. Well, there's no wonder they're being relegated if they've got a 40-year-old defender, playing games. I mean, I don't know how much game time he actually does get for them, but still. Wow. Rosicki for Fulham here at 37. And that's pretty much all the notable ones for me, guys. A lot of retired players this season. So we've got some points here. Team ranking bonus, obviously for coming first in the league. Overall player, best player bonus. So we got best player in the league. We got ranking bonus for goals, which was Torres, who got the golden boot, and assists. We didn't get assists, but we'll have a look at that in a moment. And it's going to be Birmingham City and Fulham who are coming up this season then. So welcome back Fulham to the top division, and also welcome back Birmingham. They've been away since season 4. They're back for revenge though now. And unfortunately it is going to be Charlton who are going down this season, and Bolton will be joining them. So it looks like Charlton didn't get the result on the last day. But anyway, we have got to decide our pre-season stuff for next season, guys. So this is it. The first two that I want to get out of the way, though, are going to be the final two, because we like to have our hypothetical Charity Shield game if we, end up getting into a position where it can be done, which this season it can be. And actually, that's going to be game number 8, which is going to be against Chelsea. So yeah, Chelsea came second in the league, and we won the FA Cup in quotation marks and the league, so it goes to second place, which was Chelsea. And game number 7 here is going to be against Ajax, because we won the Champions League, they won UEFA Cup, so that would be the European Super Cup. So those are going to be the final 2 games. Meanwhile, the other 6 have basically been picked out and put into a random number generator, so it gives a different order of where they would be. Because, if I just pick one after the other, it's kind of boring, so it's better to pick one after the other and then scramble them all so we don't know where they're going to be, so it makes it a little bit different and interesting. So, yeah. The first team that we are going to play this season is going to be, if I can find them, it's going to be the World All-Stars again, because we haven't played them for quite a while, so let's test our abilities again against them. Could be difficult, who knows. Number 2 is going to be a team we've not played in the Master League before, and that's going to be Marseille. Not played them yet, so let's give that a go. Our third game is actually going to be against Lazio, because they're a team that we have not played, I don't think, ever in this Master League, so that's another one that I want to do. I want to play a couple of the teams at least, that we've not faced before, so that's another one that I really wanted to do. The next one is going to be against one of the special teams that you have. So basically we've got Jaguars and Galacticos here. So we're going to be playing against the Jaguars for that one, and the next one is actually going to be against another all-star team, which is the Galacticos. So yeah, that is going to be, I mean, look at the Galacticos stats there. I mean, that's not going to be easy. Another test of our abilities, should be a very interesting game, that one. So yeah. And finally, we've got our last pre-season game, and it's going to be against another team that we haven't played. Now, I know that we've played Olympiacos, where are they, in pre-season before. I think it was before season 5 when we played them, but we've never played Panathinaikos. So I was looking through and I was thinking, have we played Panathinaikos? And apparently we haven't. So yeah, I'm going to play them in pre-season. So we've got a few different teams in there. Of course, we've got the same with the World All-Stars, but it's always interesting to play World All-Stars. Galacticos, that should be a difficult one, I'm thinking. And we got Ajax and Chelsea in there as well. So yeah, let's go for that. Seems like a pretty good pre-season coming up. So finally, we get round to what has happened in the final fixtures today, and it's reversed everything. For some reason, at the end of the season, it reverses the fixtures backwards. So, for example, we wasn't at home today. We was at Chelsea. We was at Stamford Bridge for it, but it's put us on the home side of the screen. I don't know why it does that. I've yet to figure out why, but there we go. So, to start off, we've got Middlesbrough losing at Wigan 3-2. We got Arsenal. They won at Rangers 2-1. Charlton drew 1-1 at Newcastle. Not enough for them though. They had to win the game today. They were just one goal away from doing it as well because Middlesbrough lost. If we move a couple of places down there, we got Aston Villa winning at home against Everton, so Aston Villa was safe. Charlton could have done it though with another goal. Manchester United won at West Brom 3-0 comfortably. We United won against West Ham away there 3-0, and Tottenham win at home against Bolton 3-1. That is the final there. So this is what the table looks like finally, and a very good season for us. Can't complain about that. 11 points ahead of Chelsea. That's good enough for me. I mean, we did have 2 losses this season, which, I mean, it's not good. We have 3 draws. I mean, Chelsea had only 1 draw this season. United had 2 draws, but obviously they had more losses than us, which is where, you know, we've kind of got more wins, and that's been a bit better for us. So that's pretty much that. But yeah, Wigan finishing up in 4th though. What a season! 54 points. They won the last game. And yeah, that is insane. Just think though, they were 1 goal difference from going down at the end of season 4, where it was Birmingham who went down instead of them, and it came down to the last day, and that is just absolutely insane. And look where they are now. They're heading into Europe next season. Good luck to them. I don't know how they're going to do, but it's qualifying they've got. So they're guaranteed at least UEFA Cup anywhere, as long as you get a spot there. But Newcastle are going to be the team to miss out though. 50 points they got this season. They couldn't do anything against Charlton on the last day. It would have got them a European spot. We United snatch it on the last day by beating West Ham 3-0. They're on the same amount of points, but they've had a better goal difference. They've conceded a lot less goals. And that's what's got them it. Tottenham 5th. They deserve it as well. To be honest, Newcastle, I don't even think Newcastle have been out of the top 6, are they at all? Maybe briefly once or possibly twice. I can't quite remember, but yeah. Arsenal finish up in 8th on 41 points there. They scored 48 and conceded 48. Yeah. Moving down to the bottom here, we got West Brom finishing up on 13th position there. So, you know, they were in the bottom for quite a while, but they've done well to finish up on 13th in the end. 31 points. If they didn't beat us the other week, they would have finished up on 28 points. So they would have been in danger going into the last game. But not to be. Not to be in the end. So yeah, Aston Villa finish up on 12th there. We've got Everton 11th, West Ham 10th, Rangers 9th. Decent season for Rangers, because they've always been sort of hanging around the bottom-ish, Rangers, so they've done well to completely avoid that this season. But Charlton, I feel gutted for Charlton, because it was a pretty decent season from them, to be honest, and I think they did better this season than they did when they were in this league last time. And unfortunately, they have to go down yet again, along with Bolton. 16 points for Bolton. They've let in 64 goals this season, only scored 28. They've lost 20 games. You know what I mean? The thing is, though, right? Yeah, they lost 20 games, but imagine they won 10 games out of the 30. I mean, they could lose 20 and win 10. That would have been enough to keep them up. You know what I mean? That would have given them 30 points, and that would have been enough. So it's kind of crazy when you put it that way. But yeah, that is the final table. 2 teams have to go down. Bolton, Charlton have bit the dust. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead into La Liga here and find out what's been going on. Sevilla finish up in 14th there. Interesting. Mallorca and Osasuna would take the relegation spots. However, they can't be relegated, so it's kind of pointless. But yeah, Atletico Madrid finished 10th. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Thought they would have done a bit better. Moving up to the top. Oh, Barcelona 58 points. Real Madrid 58 points. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, it's the goal difference. Look at the goal difference. Plus 23 Barca. Plus 22 Madrid. Wow. Wow, I cannot believe that. That is absolutely insane. 1 goal difference was was the difference between the title. To be honest, I'm quite disappointed in Barca there, though, and Real Madrid, to be honest. 58 points. I mean, you compare that to our league here. We've got Man U sitting on 62, Chelsea 67. We finished up on 78. You know what I mean? Like, 20 points ahead of both of them there. It's kind of a rough season for both of them, but somebody had to come out on top. And yeah, Valencia finished third. They're in a European spot. So are Betis, so are Sociedad, and so are Athletic Bilbao. So well done to those teams there. Villarreal finish up on 8th. I'm going to go ahead to Serie A, starting from the bottom, working our way up. We've got Regina and Cagliari finishing up in 15th and 16th there. Chievo Verona not too far ahead. Lazio, 13th position there. It could have been better for them. We've got Fiorentina 9th there, moving up to the top. We've got Inter Milan winning the league then. Well done to them, 63 points there. We've got Juventus on 61. We've got AC Milan on 60. Juventus just miss out on the title there. 2 more points and they would have won it, actually. They would have done it, but not to be. So well done to Inter. AC Milan just miss out on a European automatic spot. Parma a 4th. Roma down to 5th. Udinese 6th. So we're going to go down again and find out what happened in League 4, and that's going to be Fenerbahce finishing up in 15th, along with Borussia Dortmund. Galatasaray finished 13th. We got Olympiacos 14th there. We got Marseille, who were playing in pre-season, 12th. We got Club Brugge 11th, Panathinaikos 10, and PSV 9th up to the top. And it's going to be Lyon that have won the title this season. Excellent stuff for them, because it's usually Ajax or Bayern in this league. And I think it has been pretty much nearly every season, hasn't it? So well done to Lyon there. Up against the odds, I'd say, and winning the league. Nice one. We've got Bayern fared, so they're going to qualifying for Europe. We've got Stuttgart in qualifying, along with Anderlecht and Benfica. Porto just miss out, and Paris finish up in 8th. And that's that. So this is the assist board, leaderboard for the Premier League. So we're going to get that one out of the way first. We got Mutu there, sitting on 7, along with Nolan, Parker and Lampard. They're all in 13th position. If we move up a little bit, we've got a lot in 6th position here. We've got Palm for Arsenal, Robben, Essien, Robinho, Wallace of Charlton got 8. Nykamp, Ji-sung Park all on 8 there is 6th position. Moving up slightly, we have got Toulalan for Wigan on 9, Owen of Newcastle on 9, and that's 4th position. But it's going to be shared. In fact, it's going to be a 3-way tie between Lucho Gonzalez for Tottenham, Makelele for Chelsea, and Paul Scholes of Manchester United. That take the top assists, 10 each. This is the race for the Golden Boot in the Premier League. These are the top scorers. You needed at least 9 to get onto this sheet. So we got Schwartz there on 9. We got Bellion and Defoe. So Schwartz, not too many appearances, but 9 goals is pretty decent, considering the amount of game time that he's had. We got Cruff for We United, who's once of ours. Got 10. We got Drogba, Luke here, Owen, and Giggs along on 10 as well. They're finish up in 9th position. We've got Roberto, Barros and Mutu all on 11. 6th position, and moving slightly upwards, we've got Reyes for Arsenal sitting on 12. We've got Lampard also sitting on 12 as well, 4th. We've got Ronaldo for us sitting on 13. Palm for Arsenal, 14. And finally, it was Fernando Torres. That was on 21. If you was listening earlier during our game with Chelsea, you would have known that it was Torres. Even though he didn't score today, didn't need it, he won by 7 goals. Well done. So quickly, we're going to go through the assists and scorers for the League Cup, or FA Cup, whatever you want to call it, the Champions League and the UEFA Cup as well. So yeah, assists, well, you needed at least 1 to get on here because, well, there wasn't much to it, was there? There never really is, but yeah. We got Reece, Joe Cole on there. There's Nykamp, Fortune Milner, Thomas. There's probably a lot more, but obviously it can't fit everybody on. There's Saha and Nevid there. So yeah, we've got Schwartz here as well, 7th of Camacho, so not too bad. We've got Davis and Torres finishing on 2 each. We've got Cons, Milner and Shimizu along with Gerrard all on 3. So yeah, For goals scored in the Cup, it was Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Torres and Jisoo Park, along with Graham, Angel, Moore and Cons. all on 3 each. Just one more goal would have put somebody as a clear winner, so that is a tie between I think 8 players there. So yeah, that's interesting. Moving down, we got BT, Gonzalez, Barros, Ewell, Robin, Vagnalov, Schwartz just got on there with the odd one, and Kaká as well. Assists in the UEFA Cup, you needed again at least one. Puello was on there, former one of ours. So yeah, we're going to move up. Look at this, it goes 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, and then there's like second place right here. So you need at least 2 to get second place in the UEFA Cup. So yeah, but to end off with, we've got Schneider of Ajax who managed to get 3 and topple everybody. So yeah. For goals scored in UEFA Cup was Rajsi, I want to say, of PSV, along with Bakary of Ajax on 5 as well. So well done. We've got Giovanni there, Benfica actually getting a 3 there. So that's not too bad. Bent for Everton there, Defoe got a couple, Inzaghi got a couple, Shevchenko. Gygax for Barca at the bottom there. We got Messi getting on there as well with 1 goal for Newcastle. And finally, this is the Champions League assists. We got Deco with 2, along with Duff. We've got Ferreira, Trachowski. We've got Defoe, Henry, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, all with 2 for assists. We've got Ziraberto, Raquelme, Raul, Lucha Gonzalez, Schweinsteiger, Guti, Ji-sung. But number 1 is Mutu, very nice, with 5. And finally, goal scorers in the Champions League. You needed at least 3 to get on here. Schwartz got 3. I don't remember that 3 myself, but he got 3. He was there. So yeah, there's a roll 9th position. And to get into 6th position, you needed at least 4, which is Ji-sung. Again, Ji-sung seems to be on everything. He's a pretty good player. Trachowski there, Chelsea, Drogba. Also, to get third, you need at least 5, which is Lucha Gonzalez, Benmogo, and Raul. And second there is Zaleta. And top is Mutu with 9. So yeah, in the Cup, this is what happened. The top goal scorer, Ronaldinho there. Assist leader, Gerrard. And overall best player was Risa in the Cup. So really well done to Risa. I didn't think he was going to get that. But obviously he played well enough in all of his matches to get it. Nice one. In the Champions League, we have got the top goal scorer that we just said was Mutu. Top assist was Mutu as well. But best overall player was Iniesta in the Champions League. He got a goal in the final against Real Madrid. Not bad. You would have thought with Mutu getting top assist and goal scorer, he would probably just get it, but not always the case. Well done to Iniesta there. So another thing that we like to do is go through the point ranking, and these are the best keepers, defenders, midfielders and forwards in the game. And well, nothing's really changed because it's just basically taken up by retired players, and I don't agree with that. What they should have done is whenever a player retires, they should have stuck them in an all-time point ranking, you know, leaderboard of their own maybe, or something like that, so it gives all the other players that are still currently playing a chance. But Khan is still number 1 goalkeeper there, even though he retired 2007, 6.33. We've got Toldo there, 2009, 6.29. We've got Fed, we've got Van der Sar, we've got 6.22. We've got Lehmann in 4th, 6.18, but also Oscar Cordoba of Fiorentina, who's still playing, has got 6.18 as well. So yeah, I knew he should have played Fiorentina in pre-season. And I think that'll have to be next season. But yeah, defender, yeah, I mean, it would have been a good challenge if he was playing against him by the looks of it. Defenders, Maldini still there, even though he retired season 1. He's pretty much been there since the very start. 6.67. We've got Thuram, who's retired. In fact, these are all retired players. 6.49. Milovic, 6.45. Carboni, 6.42. And Cafu, 6.31. We've got the regen one, so that kind of looks like good stuff for the future. He always plays well anyway. Midfielders, this is looking a little bit more like it because we've only got 1 retired player there, and that's Nedved, who's fared with a 6.46 alongside Beckham with the same rating, alongside Thiago with the same rating for Stuttgart. So that's interesting. Second is Peters for Bayern Munich, 6.56, and Ardals for Juventus, 6.65, top midfielder. Finally, the forwards. We've got Denilson there on a 6.61 for Real Betis. We've got Dean for Ajax there with a 6.60. We got Larson, who is joint third with Lopez there. They're both retired now, 6.59. And Trezeguet, who's still going for Juventus, 6.55. And that's that. So anyway, we're on to the development sheet now, which we always go through at the end of the season. And this is to look at what the players are currently like stat-wise compared to how they were when they first joined. So Cech, not too much to say about him. He's been playing here about, what, has it been about 4 seasons now? I think it has. Start of season 4 was when we got him, I believe. So season 4, 5, 6 and 7. So yeah, he's done very well. You know, he's only got up by 1 on his defence and balance there, but his stamina's gone quite up, so that's good. Response is up. Shot power's gone up, even though it's not that important, but I suppose shot power maybe kind of helps clear the ball away, potentially, stuff like that. So yeah, his jump is 95, keeper skills 96 has stayed the same, teamwork has gone up by 6. So yeah, he's improved in his speed as well a bit, which helps, you know, get to the ball quicker, so that's always good. Puyol here is still going, you know, he's been with us, I think, since middle of season 4. His stats have improved, he hasn't declined yet on anything. So, no reason to get rid of him, really, is there? He's 33, he's going to be 34 next season. May as well just keep him if he's going to, you know, be like this. He can go for a few more seasons yet, really, couldn't he? So, that's always excellent to see. Colaccini, who is 29, going to be 30 next season. He's improved on all of his stats, well, apart from the odd few there, of course, but once they get into the red area, they're much harder to improve there, but he's improved by a couple on each, so that's always good. Ramos, who's been look at his stats when he first joined compared to what they are now. I mean, that is excellent. He's 25, going on 26 next season. I mean, his stamina is improved by 7 there. His balance has got up by 11. I mean, that tells you how much he has improved there. I mean, look at his response as well. That's gone up by 14 and stuff like that. So a lot of them have gone up by quite a lot of. I'm just looking at free kick accuracy there. It's gone up to 90. Shot power's gone up to 94. Maybe we get this guy on some free kicks next season. Just looking at it, maybe just maybe. Reese has gone down on his shot power by 4. He's 32, going on to 33 next season, but that's the only thing he's gone down on. He's still good for a few more seasons, I reckon. You know, 2, 3 maybe. Who knows? He can surprise me and keep going longer than that. But I'm full of praise for Reese. There's nothing else to say about him. Kaiser. He's 20 now. He's been with us for a couple of seasons. Has it been? No, has it been 3? I think it's been 3 seasons, actually. Yeah, very good. Nothing to complain about him. He has just been excellent. Passing speed there, I'm just looking at it, it's gone up by 7. So some of them have gone up quite a bit. Some of them by 8. His attack has gone up. We usually play him in a defensive area, you know what I mean? But it can prove that he can go forward if we need him to. So you never know. I mean, Gerrard here is 31. He's gone down on his stamina, but that's the only thing he's gone down on, as far as I can see there. So, you know what I mean? He will start to decline as he gets into his later years here, but 32 next season, still good for me. No reason to get rid of him yet. And yeah, Iniesta has improved on everything. Look at his stats when he first joined and what they are now. You know what I mean? A lot of these players have improved quite a bit, so another good one there. We've got Ronaldo. He's actually gone up, Ronaldo. Well, I mean, his free kick accuracy has gone up from 87 to 91 in the space of a season and a half. That is quite good. Shot accuracy has gone up to 90, so he's actually improving at this stage, which is kind of scary. But yeah, again, nothing to complain about from him. You know, he was put into an AMF area for this season. and he's done well there. You know what I mean? Got a lot of goals, got a lot of assists. Can't complain about that. So I'm quite happy with the way he has played. But yeah, I'm almost thinking of changing things up for next season, but I'm not sure yet. So they could even have a new role, but we'll see. Torres, I mean, he has revived since last season, and he has gotten even better. 27, doesn't appear to be slowing down. He is getting better and better. Cannot complain. Top scorer in the league. Mutu, he's gone down on his acceleration, so he's starting to decline a bit. 32, 33 next season. He's still good for me. He gets the goals. He still does it. I know he's only got 11 league goals this season, but he just does it. You know what I mean? When you need a goal, he's just there for it. You know what I mean? And I really don't want to get rid of the man. He's going to stay with us for as long as he can. So yeah, but it's important for us to probably start thinking about the future. We still have Schwartz and stuff, so that's all good. You know, Schwartz is only, I think, 21, isn't he, or something like that now. But yeah, Casillas has gone down on his response. You know, he's 30, he's getting on a bit. You know, you can't expect too much from him. He was just signed as a backup keeper, really, just in case. We've got 3 keepers. We're quite comfortable with that. There's no reason to change stuff, I don't think. Cannavara's gone up on a lot of stuff there, which is good to see. His defence, he's starting to grow. He's 18, will be 19 next season, so that's all good. Company has gone up on a few of his stats. We signed him last summer, didn't we? He's gone up on a couple of things there. He hasn't had an awful lot of game time, but he's improving, and he's 25, so that's all right with me. Lam, he's only just signed. Nothing has changed there. Can't complain about that. Can't say anything about that. He needs more time yet, so he's got an excuse. Yeah, Mafia, oh, he just gets better and better. Look at when he joined. This was pre-season 2. You know, just before season 2 kicked off, and this is, you know what I mean, this was before season 2, and this is just insane. Like, he has just been so good. You know, he gets the odd goal, he sits in a defensive area, he can get forward, he plays in a centre midfield area as well. You know what I mean? He can play as left back or even right back if we really want him to, which I think he does on the rare occasion. But yeah, again, just powerful, gets forward, gets back when we need him to. Just excellent. Don't want to get rid of him. Mascherano, again, can't say anything about him too much. Nothing has improved, nothing has gone down either. He was brought in as a DMF, you know, just for coverage, basically, in case we needed somebody. Fabregas is always improving and getting better, and he's still 24, actually. So, yeah, you know, he doesn't get a lot of game time again, but he never seems to let us down when he does, really. He always seems to play pretty well, so I'm quite happy with him. I don't really want to say too much more about him other than that. I think he's going to get better. Rooney, again, another one I can't say much about. I mean, look at his stats. I mean, they're all pretty much red. You know what I mean? It's actually crazy, this. So yeah, again, another one that doesn't get a lot of game time. His stamina is 96. But his energy does go down, which is one of my concerns. I don't know why that happens with his stamina being so high. I mean, Mutu can pretty much play every game, and his stamina is only 91, but Rooney struggles a bit more. So, I don't know, maybe it's working more or something like that. Maybe. I don't know, to be honest. But he needs more game time, and hopefully next season he'll get that. But it's competitive because Shimizu is there as well, who can play in an AMF or even forward if we really wanted him to, because Rooney's played more AMF this season and swapped out for Ronaldo. But 22 Shimizu, his stats are absolutely amazing. We signed him mid-season 2, and he's still with us right now. I mean, it's... I don't know what to say, to be honest. I had 5.5 years of Shimizu now, and he's still here, and he's still going strong, and he has improved a lot. There was a time when he was getting criticised a lot because he wasn't performing too well, but every time he does get an opportunity now, he does play really well, and I think it's down to like his stats, you know, boost there. As you can see, a lot of his stats have gone right up. I mean, just looking at his pass accuracy there. It's gone right up by 15. You know what I mean? Some of them have improved by that much. So that's always good, and he's just going to get better and better over time. Schwartz, not too much to say. He's come on as a sub and he started some games and he's got a fair amount of goals. You know what I mean? He's not like the old Schwartz where he used to score all the time. You know what I mean? We've got more players now. We've got different players that play forward. And again, he's another one where his stamina does concern me. It has gone up. And I'd want it to improve even more. He's 23, going on 24 next season. It will improve. So, you know, again, it's kind of like the Shimizu situation where he just needs more time, sort of thing. Like, he was good, but even though in his best days, in like season 2, season 3, he still had stamina issues where he needed to take like a week out and stuff like that. So yeah, Rossi, not too much I can say about him. His stats have all gone up by at least 2 there, I believe, apart from keeper skills because they're not needed. And yeah, again, he was just another one of those where it was just a young player that we snapped up on a free and just see how, I think he was a free, wasn't he? Just see how it goes kind of thing. We always like to maybe snap up a young player every summer or so. So yeah, Marshall, absolutely excellent. Nothing bad I can say about him. The thing is though, he's 26 and Czech is currently going on to 30 next season. So it feels like Marshall, he gets his game time, but you know, we could do, really, in the long term, we could do to swap Casillas with a younger keeper, like a keeper around about his 20s or something. You know what I mean? Keep Marshall as the second one, and then have a third goalkeeper, potentially. We did have Khan at one point, but that didn't really work out too much. I mean, we didn't really give him the time, I suppose, when it came to Khan, but, you know, we were just looking to, you know, bring in someone a bit more experienced, which is why we went for Casillas, just for the backup in some of the games where we wanted to rest players and stuff like that. But yeah, Heitinger is back. I can't say anything about him. He's improved, at least by 1. I can't say anything about him, but he is back, and I'm sure he'll get better over time as well. He's going on to 28 next season. And stuff like that. So I thought Puyol was going to be on his way out pretty soon, but apparently not. Cafu, can't say anything about him. He performs excellently every time I see him. His stats have improved by about 5 each. Some maybe about 4 or so, but yeah, that's all the excuse he needs. Camacho has not gone up by anything this season, or down. 23, going to be 24 next season. He looks good though. He looks good. Wondering, that's a little bit worrying that he hasn't improved though. So I'm wondering if that is going to change at all. More game time is needed, I think. But I thought he would have had a fair amount of game time this season to have improved at least once. But we'll keep an eye on that, I suppose. But he does look good for the future. Nedved, I think he had like 1 or 2 games all season, and well, he's improved. He's 19. Again, that's all the excuses he needs. Nuri Sahin is 23 here. He's improved. Yeah, again, another one of those that doesn't get a lot of time. But when he did play, he looked good. And I think we put him in a defensive area once, didn't we, a few weeks ago? And he even looked good there, so that's all right. Kaka joined halfway through the season. Can't say much about him. He'll get more game time next season. Hasn't particularly impressed me, so I don't know about it. Could be a flop signing possibly, but we'll see next season, see what goes on. You never know what's going to happen. We say one thing, we do another. We buy players and then sell them in the next window and stuff like that. That's how it is. That's how crazy this is. Joko, he's kind of struggled for games this season. I remember he was on international duty with England not too long back, and you know, I mean, he kind of hasn't had a lot of time, but when he has come back, he looked good. And it's another one that I don't want to get rid of. He's going to be 30 next season. You know what I mean? Don't know what to do. He's gone down on his technique and his dribble accuracy, but he's still as, you know, as good as he was when he first joined. Ronaldinho here is going down. He's declining. A lot of people are saying we shouldn't have him. He needs to move on. He's been and gone. again, another one that we'll see about in time. And Materazzi, he's gone up. I think he only played like one game or so, but yeah, that's his excuse, and that's this season's developments. If you guys want to look at any of these stats, just pause it on the player that you want to look at. So yeah, that's that. So here we are then, guys. We are at the all-time top assists and goal scoring chart. So this is everything since season 1 that has happened, and we're about to find out who's top and who's just getting by at the bottom. So getting by at the bottom here is Batista for Real Madrid on 62 assists, and Robinho for Chelsea also on 62 assists. I'd like to see how Robinho's getting on at Chelsea, to be honest, as well, because we had him once upon a time, didn't we? And it didn't really work out, I suppose, in the end. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see about that one maybe. But yep, they're 15th each. We've got Thierry Henry for Manchester United on 63. Montella, who is retired now, he is also on 63. We've got Baraja for Valencia on 65, 12th position. 10th is shared by Ronaldinho and Totti on 66 each. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo and Van Bommel, 8th position on 68 assists. We've got Schneider for Ajax on 70 in 7th position. 5th position is Xavi and Stankovic for AC Milan and Inter respectively, 76 assists each. 4th is Kaká for us. We already just signed him. He's probably got like 1 or 2 assists for us since signing, I want to say. 77. Just above him is Veron for Inter Milan on 78 in 3rd position. Roberto Carlos for Real Madrid when he was playing there. He's retired now. Managed to get 80 assists in 7 seasons, and he is meant to be a side back, left back, a wing back. You can call him whatever. He can play as a winger if you really wanted him to. He's that good. He gets forward, doesn't he? But number 1 assist is Deco for Barcelona, who has now hit 101. Really well done. And finally, the goal scoring charts. To get on this, you need at least 106 goals, which is what Ronaldinho has for us, just scraping it there. He never really gets a goal anymore, but he scraped 16th position there, but he is there. Pizarro for Bayern, 109. 110 is shared between Ronaldo for Real Madrid and Drogba for Chelsea. They're on 13th position with 110. 12th position, Aymar for Valencia, 113. Also for Valencia, Kluivert in 11th position, 114. Del Piero is now retired, but he's 8th of 115, alongside Schwartz, who's scored 115. Wow. Mackay is also 8th there as well, who is also retired now. He's on 115. 7th position is Totti, who's still going strong for AS Roma on 118. Alan Smith from Manchester United is on 122 in 6th position. Fernando Torres, who revived his career with us last season, has now hit 127 goals in 5th position. In 4th, we've got Michael Owen for Newcastle, who's hit 130. And, yeah, they didn't even make Europe this season. What is that about? We've got Thierry Henry for Manchester United, 134 goals. He takes bronze position in 3rd. 2nd is Ruben Oliveira for Real Betis. He always gets so many goals. You know, we should sign him. 147 goals. But number 1, and you've probably guessed who it is, because let's face it, he has to be on this list, doesn't he? Mutu. 154 goals altogether. What a ledge. What an absolute ledge. Let's get him to the 200 mark. Come on, we got to get him to the 200 mark. He might not do it next season, but let's get him up there. What an absolute legend. He is number 1, and he's ahead of Oliveira by 7 goals. Good stuff. And that's it, guys. That is it for yet another season, and there's nothing more to say other than that. It's been another crazy one. I mean, it's always going to be crazy. There's always going to be something, and that makes it crazy. But what even happened on the first day this season? We won 5-0 against Tottenham. I thought it was like 4. But yeah, Yeah, pretty crazy. What happened in week 2 against Bolton? We won 2-0 against them. Week 21 against Bolton. Yeah, we beat them 3-0. I was going to say, did we beat the bottom team this season? Because I can't even remember some of these matches now. I think one of the highlight games for me this season, though, was the Wigan game on Fixture 9. That was insane. Like, that was insanity, that one. That was one of my, probably the best game of this season, I thought. And it was 2-1, and nothing happened all game, but the ending is what made it in the end. So, yeah, that was that. And, yeah, did we beat Newcastle? Yeah, we did beat Newcastle. Beat United, didn't we? 5-0. You know what I mean? Some of these I'm just not even remembering. But cup competitions, yeah, we played Arsenal, we beat them. We was in Europe, 3-3 against Villarreal. To be honest, actually, that was a pretty good game. But if I remember correctly, it was a game that we should have won, to be honest. We let in, I think, some sloppy goals in that one. And I think the second time we played them, was it here? We lost at Villarreal 2-1. And, yeah, such a bad thing. They gave us some major trouble. I hope we don't come up against Villarreal in a future season. Well, they actually haven't qualified for Europe now, have they? So, yeah, we had to come up against Wigan in the Cup, which I wasn't looking forward to, but that was okay because we got past Arsenal. It was this game here against Middlesbrough that we lost at home 1-0 by a bit of a fluky goal, to be honest, but well done to Middlesbrough. They stayed up in the end. They did their job and whatnot. And the other game, I think it had to be between the Wigan game or the Middlesbrough game. I think the Wigan game takes it for me this season for the best game. But yeah, 8-0 against Middlesbrough the other week. That was insane, to be honest. And even the Champions League final was pretty good, but it's obviously nerve-wracking as well. You know, going behind and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been another one of those seasons where we do enough to come out on top, but it's been hard. I think we haven't scored as many goals, to be honest, this season compared to other seasons and whatnot. So we're just going to have a look at how we compared to other seasons. Well, we won 25 this season, drawn 3 and lost 2. We scored 77 and let in 12. How does that compare to last season? Well, last season our goal difference was 77. We only let in 3 goals compared to this season where we let in 12. We won 10% more because our win average was 93. We won 28 and drawn 2. We didn't lose a single one. So, you know what I mean? You can say that it's been a little bit more difficult. The season before that, we had a 90 win percentage. Drawn 2, lost 1, scored 85, let in 13. This season, we let in 12. So we actually did defensively slightly better than our Season 5 record. So at least that's kind of something. Yeah. I think this was Season 4. We came second in the league. 73. We won 22 games, drawn 5, lost 3. We conceded 14. You know what I mean? Scored only 67. That was one of our problems that season. But the following season, we scored like nearly 20 more goals. Season after, only 5 less than the Season 5. And this season, we've scored 77 in the league. So, you know, what can I say? And yeah, Season 3 results. We scored 104 back then. But we let in 38. You know what I mean? We've gone from 38 to 14 to 13 to 3. Back up to 12. You know what I mean? Peak season was definitely last season. That is for sure, guys. But yeah, Season 2, how does that compare? We let in 19. So not as much as Season 3. We scored 97. It's not bad. 78 goal difference. 78. I think 78 goal difference is actually our season's best out of any. Yeah, it is 78. And obviously Season 1, you can't really say anything about that one because we was in the second division. But yeah, so we've gotten a little bit worse. We've less than peaked now. But yeah, that is that, guys. And another door closed on yet another year. So yeah, thanks for watching this season, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and please do rate, subscribe and share as always. We've got Wild All-Stars coming up for you next. Pre-season fixture 1. Won't be for quite a while either. We've got Marseille, Lazio, a couple of the special teams, Panathinaikos and Ajax and Chelsea to come. And new signings maybe. Who's going to be available? What do we do? Who's on the move? Who's coming in? We never know. We never know in this game, and that's why we like it so much, I guess. But yeah, see you guys next season. Thanks for watching. Take care.